Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you some useful cages, one-way cages, some cameras and tripwires with Cypher on Breeze. And let's get straight to it, and let's start with one-way cages. The first one is in these double doors. It's gonna look like this. And all you need to do for this one is you wanna find these doors and you wanna stand in the middle. So right here. Then you just simply look up and you wanna find this third line, this one. And then you go to the left, to the edge of the wall. And then you simply throw it. And it's gonna get stuck there. And anyone come in here, you can be waiting for him and it's easy kill for you. And you can even combine it with a tripwire. Another cage is right here in B tunnels. All you need to do is hop on top of this box, find this rope and get to the end till you hug the wall. Now you wanna find this connection and there are these two bigger stuffs around it. And you just simply imagine there's this line between them and you put it in the middle like this. And you throw it. The cage is gonna get stuck there. And this is what it looks like. And you can hold this from back side. Like here. Or from here. And now on B side there are these two one-way cages. Firstly, let's do this one. You wanna stand in this corner at this ladder. Now you wanna look up and you see this window and you will aim just a little bit under this bottom left corner of it. And you throw it. This is very simple, one way. And when you activate it, it's gonna look like this and you can camp in this corner and you can combine it with some tripwires so enemies can get stuck when they wanna push. Now let's do it on the other side. Just get in this corner. Now you wanna find this second white line and as you can see there is this brick next to it and you will be just aiming at this corner of that brick right there and then you throw it. It's gonna land perfectly right there and it works the same way as it did before, and this time you can be in this corner holding it. Pretty useful. Before we move to Cypher cams, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It takes you a second and it greatly supports my channel. Now let's do some Cypher cams. There are these invisible Cypher cams that you can do and you wanna place them in these bushes somewhere. For example, this one. It's gonna be stuck in here. This is not the greatest one, but see, it's stuck in the bush. Or you can do it pretty much anywhere here. Like this. It's between the plants, so it's hard to spot. Or you can do it even here. This one is really cool to do as well. Since this is blocking it, the view, but you can still see quite a lot. Anyone here planting backside and a little bit of the door as well. If you come to this switch right here and you stand in this corner, then you can place your camera all the way here like this. You want to do it on the other side like that. And this cam spots so much of the side and it's very hard to see when you are pushing in. You would never expect a camera to be there. And there are obviously more places from where you can place your cam from this spot. For example, on this thing right here. It works pretty much the same way. It's just a different spot. When you are on this bridge, you can even place your camera all the way up here. You can see tunnels and anyone who might be coming on site. If you wanna play mid, you can get this early info with this cam. You can see all the way to the spawn. And anyone pushing here or here. On B side there are a lot of places where you can place your cam. First one might be this one, and you just place your cam right here. And anyone pushing here, it's hard to spot cam since it's behind a little corner. Also it's in the vines and not many players would pay attention to that corner. You can do something at the beginning of the round as well, to place your cam right here. And you can see window and if there's anyone pushing here. Or you can do it even a little bit further as well if you wanted to. That way it will be harder for anyone to spot window and you can see even inside. Here is another useful spot for your cam where you can place it. You can do it here, maybe on this corner. Work it the same way as it did there, but this time it works more on the back side. If there would be anyone coming here, you can still be watching them. And lastly, you can put your cam over this gate. Like this, and you can see all the way here, and then you can spot the whole side. And lastly, let's move on to some useful tripwires that can be useful. Here, pretty much the basic one would be this, but if you don't want to do this one and to be more creative, you can use the wall on the side. And for the first one, you want to place tripwire like this, so that way it comes all the way across. And you could combine it with a tripwire from here if you wanted to, like that, and that goes all the way there. Or you can, if you want to do it a little bit further, there is this one, which is working the same way as this one. And you have to be a bit low for this one, like this. And it goes once again pretty far. On mid, you can do in these doors, there's not much really how you can be creative. You could maybe use this tripwire if you wanted to, but it would not be very useful. And if you want to block it off all the way, you just place it like this. In this tunnel, there's once again, there's not many trips that you can do. This one can be annoying to break, since this corner is not visible for them. However, this one is, but this one is in the wall, so it's a pretty good one as well. If you want to block off the window with a tripwire right here, you should do tripwire like this. However, you should be careful, they can still jump around it. But this one, they would not really expect it. So if you want to block off the window, I would recommend you doing simply just something like this. Or you can do it on the other side, so they cannot break it immediately, and they would have to peek into it. If you want to do a tripwire in B tunnels, you can simply use this wall, so that way it's not straight. However, you can do it pretty much anywhere, and there's definitely some useful tripwires that you can use, but be careful, so they cannot jump over it. On B side, there are also once again a lot of tripwires which you can use. You can use these stairs for them, for example like this, or like this on the other side. But however, if you want to block it off from this side to this side, there's only one way, and it's like this. However, if you want to place a tripwire further, you can use this wall and combine it with it, so that way anyone who might want to push here will get tripped. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more useful tips on my channel, and see you guys soon. Bye.